What's good, YouTube? I'm the Sneaker Simeon, and today I'm starting up a new series of videos called Thrift Store Finds, where I show you a pair of sneakers that I found at the thrift store. This first episode is going to start off with a pair of sneakers that I found yesterday at the thrift store, and it's this pair of Jacklar, the Court Lord. I don't know anything about this shoe. All I know is that I knew what the shoe looked like, and it looked exactly like the Nike Challenge Court. So you can see they're basically the same shoe, just Nike has a swoosh. This one has whatever this is. Which one came out first? That's hard to say. I try to gather information on this shoe. When I saw the shoe right away, I'm like, these look exactly like the Challenge Court, and I thought it was a knockoff. And then I know there's a market out there for knockoff shoes from the 80s, especially for the Air Jordan 1. There's a lot of knockoff sneakers that different brands did of the Air Jordan 1. So I know there's a market for knockoff sneakers from the 80s. Now I was trying to do research on the shoe, and I couldn't find anything on it. I typed in the title of the shoe, which is the Court Lord. Nothing came up. I put in Jacklar Court Lord. Nothing came up. I typed in vintage Jacklars. Nothing came up. All I got was other Jacklar shoes, but not this shoe. What did pop up though was an ad for this shoe. It was like an ad like this one where it's a drawing. This one is the AJKO. And I found one just like this, but of this shoe. And I clicked on it, and it led me to Jacklar's Instagram. And I was looking through their post, and they actually have a pair in this colorway, which is supposed to be releasing sometime this year, according to them. And the caption for that picture states that the shoe was introduced in 1981. So basically that's the only year I found. Well, one of the years I found was 1981, and this shoe came out in 1984. So I'm not saying Nike knocked them off, but I mean, look at them. I scrolled down a little bit on their page to see if they had any pictures of this shoe, because they did have pictures of other vintage Jacklar sneakers, other models, but they did not have any pictures of this shoe at all. So I found the ad, which is similar to this one here, and the caption on that ad said that the ad was in the Palm Beach Post, February 1st, 1979, on page 25. Now, I try to look up archives of that newspaper to see if I could find that page to see if it really was in there, but I couldn't find that page. So I still don't know. Now I have 2 years, 1979 and 1981. It could be that they originally released in 1989, and then a few others came out years after. Maybe that colorway that they were showing, which was this colorway, maybe that colorway came out in 1981, but the ad said 1979. So I don't know what year this shoe came out. Came out somewhere between 1979 and 1981. I couldn't find any other information on the shoe. I couldn't find any pictures of the shoe. I typed it in on Google Images. I looked in Reddit. I looked everywhere for pictures of the shoe and information of this shoe, and I cannot find it. If any of you know any information of this shoe, any like the year it came out or anything, please let me know in the comments. Later on in the day, I'm going to upload some pictures of the shoe onto my Instagram. I'll leave the link in the description. And that's probably going to be the only pictures of this shoe that's going to be on the internet, because no matter what variation of Jack Lars or the Court Lord you put in on Google, just no pictures come up of this shoe. The shoe, so I spotted the shoe. I was in the t-shirt section, and the way this thrift store is set up, every aisle has a shoe rack over the clothing rack. And I looked over the t-shirt rack where I was at, and I looked over two rows over, and I saw these sitting on the shelf, and I recognized them right away as looking like these, the Challenge Court. But then I realized that it wasn't a swoosh, it was this thing. I'm like, okay, those must be knockoffs. So I wanted to go grab them, and then I spotted someone walking towards them, and I'm like, okay, that's it, I missed them. The dude picks up the shoe that's directly next to it, a pair of Pumas. I think it was Puma Clyde Highs. Looks at the Pumas, puts the shoe down, and keeps walking. Now the dude, I can tell he knew about sneakers just because of the way he was dressed. He was wearing Dunks, and I knew that he was a sneakerhead. But it blew my mind that he overlooked these. He picked up the shoe right next to it, and then put them back down, and then walked away. And at that moment, I'm like, thank God for sneakerheads who don't know about sneakers. Because I was able to grab these because of that. The shoe, the price on the shoe is $14.99. But they were actually on sale, 25% off. So I actually paid 11 and some change. So I got a pretty good deal on these shoes. What they're worth, I have no idea because I have no information on the shoe. No one else is selling the shoe. I looked through eBay. I looked through other selling platforms, and nothing. I can't find nothing on this shoe. If anyone knows anything about this shoe, please let me know. Now, before I end this video, I thought it'd be fun if I shared with you other things I found at the thrift store along with this shoe. So let me share that with you real quick. I found this vintage Alaska t-shirt, $3, and it's from 1992. I think it's really dope colors. I actually bought it for myself, but it doesn't fit, so I'm probably gonna sell it. It's an extra large, but it fits like a large, and I really don't like the way the large fits. I mean, I wear large t-shirts. It's just this part where the sleeve is cut is a little snug, as well as the collar, and I really didn't like that. Another shirt I found is this tank top, Planet Hollywood tank top. This one is from 1998. Planet Hollywood Orlando. Another dope shirt. Probably sell this one as well. Found this cool Batman VHS tape, Tim Burton, with Jack Nicholson as the Joker. Found this cool little Sylvester the Cat beanbag. Still has the tag on it, the original tag. $7. I don't know how much that would be today, but it's pretty cool. This one is from 1999. The next thing I found is this Tasmanian Devil plush toy. This one is from 1992. It's pretty cool. I also found this pack of Uno cards from 1988, and it's complete, and it still has the instruction manual, which is pretty cool. And last thing I found is this weird plush doll I know nothing about, but I thought it was interesting. It was $1.50, and it's just, it looks vintage. It looks very old. Still has the tag. The tag looks very old. There's no year anywhere on this thing, and I did notice it's from IHOP, and I have no idea. Like, I don't know any information on this thing, but I'm gonna see if I'm gonna try to look some things up about this little plush doll, see what it's worth. But it's a cool little piece. And yeah, this is my haul from the thrift store. But I think this is the piece that really made the thrift store find. Again, this is a new series, Thrift Store Finds, where the main focus is sneakers. I will share other things that I find at the thrift store at the end of the videos. Again, know nothing about this shoe. If you know anything, leave it in the comments section. If you like this series, let me know, and I'll make sure to keep doing them more often. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Peace.